Good afternoon, y'all. This is Robert Davis back with you. It's 4:45 p.m. here in Central Texas, and what we're going to do today is do a quick tip or two in Delphi. So let's fire that up. And there we go. And we'll open a project we've been working on. What this does, you'll see here in a minute when it runs. What this does, it has a report, and I've created mailing labels, which I'll go over in another tutorial. But there's about 1,008 records in this database table, and this is how long it's taking it to build the report, just to build it. You see this count here, and it's done now. And you see that took 16.9 or 17 seconds to just build the report, let alone print it or scroll it or view it or whatever. That's the exact time it took to build the report. So let me show you the code that we're talking about here. We'll close this, and here it is. We set a variable of tBookmark, and then we changed the long time format to hours, minutes, seconds, and milliseconds. And then we get the bookmark, and we show the report, and we have the parameter of true, which means clear any previous reports. And after that's done, we enable controls and go to the bookmark, then calculate the duration, which are variables set in the report itself, the mailing labels itself, and then show the duration in a string on a show message. And then set the long time format back to just hours, minutes, seconds. We don't want milliseconds showing up on there. So you saw that. Let's do that one more time. You see up here how long it's taken. This is without any controls turned off. And there we go, it's done. But again, that's 17 seconds long to just build the report. Okay, let's do this now. Close and exit. And we're going to enable the disable controls for ABS table 1, which is the main table, and then try this again. That's all we have to do. Now watch this. Mailing names. Bang, it's done. 0.198, 198 milliseconds. That's all the time it took to do the 1,008 records into mailing labels. So, for today's quick tip, that's what we're talking about. Whenever you do anything that's database intensive, use this disable controls and enable controls. Also, the other nice feature is, and I queried support on this, but they weren't able to help me, and I discovered it on my own, that you just set a bookmark before you do anything else. Do whatever you need to do, and then go to that bookmark. And I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. Here, let's go down to, say, Chadwick. We'll leave the record pointer on Chadwick up in the main table. Run the reports. They're done. See that? Right at 2 milliseconds. And then it stays on Chadwick. FastReport by definition goes to the top of the database of the first record and goes all the way to the end, and then leaves the pointer there. So you have to make sure in code that you set the bookmark and then return to it. So that's it for today's quick tip. I've enjoyed being with you. I hope you enjoyed this little quick tip. It can really speed things up. The order of magnitude is something like 1400. So anyway, I'll see you again in the next tutorial. And thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.